my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thanks for coming back. Oh, there's going to be some shakiness here. Okay. Let's stabilize that. All right. It is hot today, but my guides are like, no, you're going to sit in this spot and you're going to do this reading. I'm like, all right. So if you start to see me like really dripping in sweat here, then I don't know what that means, but anyway. Anywho, if you guys didn't watch my live stream Saturday night for August 5th, I highly recommend you watch that. It was a grand old time there. You can go see it in the playlist. If you go to my playlist, you can see the live streams there. Anyway, we're going to look into the weekly energies. All right. We're also going to get an affirmation for the week and some other things we need to know. All right. Whatever comes through. Please keep in mind, I am the messenger. If I am speaking something that's triggering you, that is God speaking through me. It is not me telling you what to do. It is not me telling you how to act. If there's something you need to be cognizant of, it's going to come through here. Okay? If it seems negative to you, I'm not the one being negative. You think it's negative, you're thinking that God is being negative. All right? Now, God could very well be telling you something that is perceived as negative, but He's trying to get you to pay attention to something. Anyway, they wanted me to get that through, so let's see. Oh, they want me to take the one from the top. If you are a Capella member of mine, this keeps showing up, okay? Ace of Wands. This is very phallic. There's some strong, passionate energy. Someone's just like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm hearing it's like throbbing, okay? I'm being very honest here. So there's something here, someone is being really driven either by you or by something. All right, so there could be somebody around you, or it could even be you. Not that you're throbbing or anything. Maybe you are. It depends. It doesn't matter. This is like full frontal here. There's no holds barred. All the truth comes out on this channel, all right? But there's something here that's really driving you forward, okay? For this week, you are lighting it up. There's also something is about to happen. There's something magical. God is bringing you a blessing, an unexpected opportunity, money coming in. If you watch my live, we know what this could be for some of us. This is really something where it's like, I'm hearing that's hot shit, or you're hot as shit or something. Maybe this is God telling you that you are hot shit, or somebody's thinking about this, about you, okay? Take it how it resonates. But there is a lot that's going to pop off here this week, okay? Venus squares Uranus on the 10th of August. I'm recording this on the 6th of August. There's the whole Lionsgate portal on August 8th. All right. There's stuff happening. And the new moon in Leo happens next Wednesday. But anyway, my God, it is hot. See what I mean? It's hot. It's getting hot in here. Okay. Maybe that'll be the title. Okay. So take off all your clothes. That's going to get people's attention. Guys, oh my God. I got to fan myself. See what I'm saying? It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot this week, okay? So be prepared. There are going to be things that are going to be happening this week that some of you're going to be surprised to witness. This is the ability to manifest anything. Somebody here has an incredibly powerful manifestation ability, and it's about to happen this week. All right. Now, again, it may not be this week for some of you. It could be the week of August 7th in 2024. It depends on where you are at in your journey, the timeline, how much you are in alignment. Okay. If nothing happens for you this week, then it's just not your time, or you're not in alignment with it. This is honesty at its finest here. So there's something here where you, God's giving you something. There's also, this is a great opportunity to get something going. Start the thing. Stop hesitating, take action, get that confidence, get that courage, and just do it. This is the go for it card. This is it. Go for it. Okay? Go for it. This is not the time to hesitate. This week, the energies are heightened. It's the portal has been open for you to walk through. Whatever you're being called to do, whatever it is your gut is telling you to take action on, this is the week to do it. Because God, the archangels, are backing you up 1,000%. They're going to support you. This is the Ace of Wands. God is behind this. And God is giving you this opportunity to start the thing, to do whatever this is for you. Start those creative projects. Start that business. Go talk to somebody. Go do something different than whatever. Doing something different you've never done before. Doing something you've never done before that's different. You get the point. Okay. This is you to find that spark within. Light that fire. That fire is brewing within you. It's time to go. It's time to get this thing done. All right. There's something about the birth of a new beginning. It's a fresh start for some of you. Some of you are starting completely over with something. The business is taking a different turn, or opportunities are coming in to expand the business. There could be like exciting communication coming in for a new career opportunity, or you're just going to be like, you know what, I want to do this. I'm very passionate about this. I'm just going to say, fuck it, I'm going to do it. Okay? It's like the Nike slogan, just do it, guys. This is the week to just do it. Go after this. There's no need to sit on it and wait, because the energy is there. This is hot with energy. It's high energy. It's like if you're seeing red-headed birds or red birds, maybe even cardinals, but there's a bird that I saw the other day I've never seen before. A finch. If you're seeing red-headed finches or something, that's your confirmation. Okay? If you're seeing a lot of red signs or something like that that are not red flags, that is your confirmation. Okay? If you're seeing fire emojis or fire of any kind, or anything that has to do with fire, that's your confirmation. Right? In my live, there was something about a fire pit. One of the viewers was talking about somebody's fire pit burned down fence or something. Maybe that's a wake-up call for somebody. I don't know. But there's something here about, there's something lighting up within you, and you know this is the time to do it. This is the optimal time to do it, guys. Like, don't hold back, because the energy is supporting you. It's heightened. The door is open. Walk right through it. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Hermit. Virgo energy. Maybe this is the time for you to do it this week, because when you do it this week, something's going to happen in Virgo season, which is in a couple of weeks from now. All right. There could be something about others of you. You've achieved spiritual mastery. You learned a lot of lessons. You did a lot of internalization, a lot of introspection. God was isolating you for a reason, to prepare you for what's to come. Some of you, it's your harvest season, which is what Virgo also means. It's also representative of the harvest, of reaping the rewards for your hard work, of you allowing yourself to be isolated, to be removed from everyone and everything, for God to do his greatest work, because God does his greatest work when you are in isolation. Okay? And God has been pruning you, refining you, building your character, like really getting to that place of being a sage, being a spiritual guide, like having this power to lead others, but also following your light, your purpose with that lantern here. This is, you were like following that light. You were trusting in it. You were leaning on the light, leaning on God, and following your divine guidance, following the guidance of others, but also having that guidance help you to lead others as well. There's some of you who you're already a spiritual teacher. You're really a spiritual guide. And God has been keeping you behind the scenes. He's been keeping you locked up in a safe, in a sense, for safekeeping. I'm hearing a safe. That's why I said that. He's been saving the best for last. Wow. He has been really getting you to a point where you are now ready for the big time. And it's kind of going to start in Leo season, where you're going to be catapulted, you're going to be exalted, you're going to be put on the front lines. And then something in Virgo season for some of you is going to manifest. Like, things are really going to take off. God's really putting you up in the forefront for some of you. This is for those of you who are already being spiritual teachers and leaders and things like that, okay? The others of you, This is the time to really go do what sparks your interest, what lights you up, okay? What gets you up in the morning, that gets you excited, it gets your blood going. And some of you, that's you doing some introspection to really understand what that is, what you are made of, what you are capable of, okay? And when you get to that point and you're doing those things that just bring you joy and they light that fire within you, you're going to be doing more of that, okay? It could be teaching, be leading, it could be something of service, okay? Virgo is about wellness. It's about being of service, supporting other people, leading other people to find their light, to shine their light, okay? When you shine yours, you're going to be a beacon of light, faith, and hope for others to do the same. And with Virgo energy, there's something about also getting others with that joy and that wellness and finding that spark. It does tie to wellness, guys, because it raises your vibration. It really starts to burn away all of that toxic energy, all of that negative energy, the lower vibrational stuff that we've been programmed to follow. With that Ace of Wands, you find that spark, you start burning away all those things that don't serve you, okay? But God has to do this in isolation, and you're gonna grow, you're gonna learn, you're gonna evolve tremendously when you look inside yourself and start realizing that's not who I am. That's not what I believe in. That's not what brings me joy. It's not what brings me happiness. It's not what gets me up in the morning. It's not what makes me pitch a tent, okay? That's for somebody. It's not something that really lights me up. So why the fuck am I doing it? Why am I following this? Why am I believing in that? Like, no, that's not who I am. A lot of you are going to start realizing these things, and you're just going to go for the thing that you know in your heart of hearts you need to go for. There's an energy of somebody's coming out of hiding. Somebody is stopping, they're ceasing this tendency to be paranoid, being out there in the front lines, the spotlight. That's Leo energy, guys. I'm recording this during Leo season. This is spotlight energy. Some of you were being prepared to be in the spotlight, and some of you are already in the spotlight as being a spiritual teacher or leader. There's some of you, you're going to be moved to the next level here. It's a completely new beginning, but man, it's going to be on fire. Some of you are going to be on fire this week with who you are as that spiritual guide or teacher, or with what it is that you are seeking. This is the Socrates card, okay? Know thyself. Some of you are so confident in yourself, in what you know that is right for you, confident in what God is teaching you because you've achieved spiritual mastery. You have continued to follow the light of God. You've been leaning on God. And now God sees that you are ready for the big time. You're ready to be even put more into that spotlight where you're going to be seen more. Hey, lizard, it's a curl-tailed lizard. Oh, he just ate an ant. How cool is that? That sounds funny because there's something about an aunt here. Maybe you're an aunt, or there's something about an aunt that you know who's going to be doing something different. But like, I'm watching this lizard. I see these all the time. Lizards are about, you have the ability to adapt to changes. Okay, you've been going through difficulties, but there's going to be a breakthrough. Something new is coming. That's, if you look up the curl-tail lizard or whatever lizard, go find your own meaning for that. So this is the Know Thyself card, the Socrates card, right? When you really have a better idea as to who you are, what you're really made of, there's a Backstreet Boys song called "Show Them What You're Made Of." Maybe you should look up that song and look up the lyrics. All right. This is God preparing you to show the world what you're made of. And some of you, you've been preparing for this. God is preparing you for the spotlight, like for really being out there. And then God's going to put you in that place and you're going to set things ablaze. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You are a trailblazer. Okay? You may have Aries midheaven, or like Leo North Node to Leo Rising, but some of you, but this goes for all of you, whether you have that in your chart or not, but that's to stand out for somebody who has that in your chart. You are going to blaze a trail. You are all leading. God is getting you to learn something about yourself where you're going to blaze trails. You're going to set things ablaze. You're going to surprise people. You're going to make people drop their jaws, and they're going to look at you like, where is that energy coming from? Who is that person? Where are they getting this? It's because it's all God. God is speaking through you with that passion, with that power. He's getting you to be that spiritual guide and teacher where you're not just going to be super humble, and because there's got to be a balance. You're not going to just be like slow and quiet and just like, hey guys, you know, this is your affirmation for the week. No, God is like, blam. It's you setting things on fire. Some of you are going to be setting the world on fire, not literally, but it's with your abilities, with your teachings. Trail blazing, okay? Setting the world ablaze. I don't even know what title this is going to be. I've got so much stuff going through my head. But anyway, there is an energy. Somebody's coming out of hiding. Like I said, they're not going to be paranoid anymore. They're not going to be afraid to reveal themselves. They've been preparing too. God's preparing you. God's been preparing them. There's something about kingdom spouses here, kingdom marriages, the light counterpart stuff, the divine counterparts. Somebody's masculine's coming out of hiding, and it's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna do it. I can't hold back anymore. The passion is too great. The fire is too great. I'm getting restless. It's like, oh, I need to do this. There's also strong sexual energy here. Someone doesn't want to be alone anymore. Somebody doesn't want to just spend their Friday nights and their Saturday nights or every night by themselves. They don't want to be like a hermit. They don't want to be in their man cave, their woman cave, whatever it is anymore. They don't want to be just doing things by themselves. With the 9 here, that cycle is ending. This is also going to be some of you. Stop being a hermit. You've got to get out there. I'm really seeing David Palmer, who's the Leo King, because he talks a lot about this. And I love that man because of his passion. Like, he is raw. He is real as can be. And it's just like, if you don't watch him, I highly recommend that you do. He'll trigger you, but he will get you to wake the fuck up. Okay? He's a trailblazer. He will set things ablaze, just like what I've been doing, to get you to go do the thing, to just get going. Stop hiding. Stop, pretending like you don't have anything to give, that you don't have a spark, that you don't have a purpose, that you don't have that fire within you, because you do. It's always been in you. You just got to really work on letting that out. It's exactly what I've been through, okay? I used to be a huge introvert. I didn't like public speaking. I didn't like to put my face in the camera, and look at me now. I'm so fucking different, it's not even funny. And for those of you who know me for a while, you're seeing it. I'm not who I used to be. I'm who God wanted me to be. And it takes time. It's a long journey to achieve that, to know who you really are, and to not be afraid to come out of the hiding, come out of the dark, to not be afraid of that. Fire. Okay? It's like some of you are afraid to touch the fire because you're afraid you're going to get burned. But here's the thing. It's like Daenerys in the Game of Thrones, where that tent or whatever, it's set ablaze. And she comes out unscathed. All she has on her body is soot. This is exactly what you are capable of. Nothing can burn you. Nothing can take you down. Nothing can interfere with what God has given you. This is also pursuing your creative talents, all right? Your creative abilities. Do something with it, because God has given that to you for a reason, and you're the only one who is capable of blazing that particular trail with whatever it is God has blessed you with, okay? So get out of your cave. It's now time to get out of the cave. It's time to be in the spotlight. This is the week to do it. And for those masculines who've been doing their work, doing a lot of introspection, really humbling themselves, learning about themselves, learning about their life's lessons, the people that they've dealt with, the experiences that they've had, and growing from this. This is spiritual growth. Those masculines are now ready to set things ablaze, to set things on fire. They're now ready to come out of hiding and to just go for it, because they're seeing, some of them are seeing their feminines do this. Their feminines are on fire. I'm hearing very clearly, their feminines are the shit. They're hot as shit because their confidence levels are high, and this is not about vanity, okay? They're looking even better than what they've ever looked, right? Again, this hotness with regards to the physical aspect, but it's more so the hotness, the light that's coming within. It's so bright, it is blinding them like the sun. Some of you are afraid of those people who are shining too brightly. You need to learn from them because they are teaching you to shine that brightly too, okay? And the feminines who are in this power, you have led your masculines to come into this power as well. To have them go for those things, to go for those things that light them up, to just take action without hesitation, without worrying about the outcome. This is really big. It's a big week. Four of Swords. Yeah, somebody's coming out of hiding and they're not being silent anymore. The silence is unbearable. They can't be quiet anymore. The truth's got to come out. The Ace of Swords down there. He holds the Ace of Swords. He's been healing from heartbreak, healing from disappointment. We all have been doing this. Some of you, this is your time to heal and to start doing the things that you love to do behind the scenes as you are healing. When you do those things that you love to do, you're actually healing. Like I said, you're burning away your old self, that toxic stuff, those old belief systems. All right? This is going to God. So, introspection, understanding what is important in your life, understanding what it is that you need to be doing in your life that brings you that joy, that lights you up, that sparks your interest, that you're passionate about. What is it that really gets you up in the morning? What is it that really lights you up? This is the time to do it. And a lot of you are going to really go within and start discovering what that is. Self-discovery with the Hermit. A lot of introspection, a lot of going within, a lot of talking to God. That guy's in a church, okay? Not that you have to go to a church. It's what God leads you to do, okay? For me, I don't need to go to a church to connect with God. But if God's telling you to do it, by all means, do it. That's not what God has led me to do. I connect with God in other ways, and I usually go out in nature for this, just like Jesus did. Jesus got his freaking superpower to be a trailblazer because he was out in nature. So some of you, that's what your calling is part of. So really kind of taking some time off, going into, some of you are getting into your cave. Some of you are coming out of it. Really doing some introspection and slowing down. Slow down. Some of you need to slow down. You're doing things that don't really work for your highest good. But there's a strong energy, again, with the masculine collective. They're preparing to speak their truth. God is lighting the fire underneath their ass to get going. There's the Knight of Swords there. Taking action. It's coming out of nowhere. This week for someone, your life is going to take a sudden, dramatic change. Be prepared. Things are getting hot this week, guys. Be prepared. It's going to set something ablaze. All right? There are masculines here who are going to set something ablaze. It's like they're coming in hot. And others of you, your life is going to change very dramatically. Like a whirlwind of stuff. Everything going off. It's like setting fireworks. The grand finale. Boom, 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 boom. Right? This is what's happening for somebody this week. I see 8 of Wands. I don't know if it's here. It doesn't have to be here. But we have the Ace of Swords. A breakthrough. Someone's breaking out. Not maybe literally, but I'm seeing someone's breaking out of isolation. God is just going to kick you out of the nest. All right? God's kicking some of you out of the nest. Others of you, he's going to put you in the nest and leave you there. Incubation period. Retrospection period. Introspection period. Review period. Like meditation period. Like breath work. Whatever. You're going to learn more about yourself to see what this is. And you're going to start doing more of this. The others of you, you're out of this season of isolation. And some of the masculine collective, they're done hiding. They're done being silent. They're done keeping the truth to themselves. They're done with, keeping that fire. Like they're ready to go. Oh my God. Woo, But those feminines who are in their power, who are like, they are on fire. They've been on fire, and the masculines have been watching this from the sidelines. It's like scouts. There are also other people who've been scouting you, and they're gonna come out of hiding. They've been watching you. And they're gonna give you these amazing opportunities. They love your energy. They love your firepower. They love that you are unfiltered for some of you. This is for those of you who are already doing this. Things are really going to turn around this week. So let's see what your guidance is. Give it time. This requires patience. Faith over fear. You see with that paranoia here? There's nothing to fear but fear itself. God is backing you up. God is behind this. He's leading you with that light. You need to follow it. So see, some of you, this message of what's blazing this week, it's not for you just yet. God's putting you in the box. He's putting you in isolation. He's leaving you in the nest, incubation period, to understand what it is that you want to do. He's helping you to discover who you really are. And you guys are trailblazers. You guys are not meant to be kept in hiding. Your gifts are not meant to be kept to the side, guys. They're not. So some of you are going to go into isolation mode. Know thyself, Socrates energy. You are going to need to be patient. Patience is everything, and you can't be fearing those things. All right? But if God has been telling you to go with something, to do something, you do it. This is about your purpose. A lot of you are meant to be spiritual teachers, spiritual mentors, okay? Guides in the physical. God has asked you to do this. You can't hold back from this. Whatever you're doing now, your 9-to-5 job, whatever this is, that's not who you were meant to be. That's a programming thing. You guys are meant to set the world on fire. Okay? And you have to understand, 336, if you start seeing this, this is confirmation of this. Material and monetary needs will be met as you serve your life's purpose. You need to trust that when you're following your creative talents and you're teaching others how to use their own talent or to find what lights them up, you will be provided for. It may not be in the way that you want, like having the lifestyle that you have now or something if you haven't started this yet. You will be provided because God is trying to get you to see something more valuable than the life that you have now, than what you think you have of value now. Jupiter's in Taurus. Taurus is about finding what is really of value. About yourself, about the world, about those things that light you up. Having faith. Jupiter's all about faith. Okay? If I'm not mistaken, the full moon Aquarius was squaring Jupiter in Taurus. Maybe some of you are starting to realize something here. But you have to understand you're going to be supported every step of the way. Okay? Some of you, when you come into permanent union with your person, you're both are going to be teachers together, mentors for other couples. And God is really going to support you with that financial wise. You cannot have any fear about anything. Fear is what holds us back. We need to lean on God. We need to follow that light. It's our purpose to do what God has called us to do, to tap into those creative talents and those gifts. Look what's underneath that. Someone's about to contact you. See? This is my deck, by the way, if you don't already know this, my Star Interior Power Oracle deck. It is available for sale. Click the description box, the link in the description box if you'd like to purchase this. This is a very powerful deck, man. I just heard powerful deck. Somebody's got one of those too. I'm going to say it. I don't have a filter here because that's not me. I don't filter myself anymore. I say what God wants me to say because God made me that way. And I'm fucking proud of it. It's like David Palmer. Like, he's been a huge inspiration for me, right? So shout out to David Palmer. But you're going to be inspirations for others too. Just keep that in mind. So someone's about to contact you. Again, this is that energy of the masculine collective. Going for it. They're like, they really want to come in hot, but God has already told them when to come out of hiding. They gave them a date. Could be the 8th of August, could be the 10th of August. And God said, no, on this date, this is going to be the best time for you to do this. But they're ready to go. It's like, God, can I do it now? And they're like, not yet. Not yet. Right? Just give it a little bit more time. A little bit more time, because it's going to really pop off when you do it this time. And I know I said not yet in the live last night. But again, God's like, if God's told you to do it now, you do it now. You have to go to God for this. What's at the top? Look, the 9s. An important phase or cycle in your life is coming to an end. You can't make it up. It's coming to an end. See? God is taking some of you out of isolation, out of hiding. He was hiding you for a reason. Now it's really time for some of you to shine. But I mean, you are going to come out of there like a cannon being shot out of a cannon. So let me put these over here. Do I really need to say that? Wow. Okay. If you are offended by sexual things, please click off now. I'm not going to tolerate any bullshit in the comments. I'm not. Because I'm getting very strong phallic energy. I'm getting very strong. There's some masculines, their sexual energy is super strong. It's very potent. They're trying to pacify this. Because I was talking about a powerful dick, okay? I'm not filtering this. God is speaking through me. If you don't believe that, that's fine. But I just heard being on the side, right? What did I say? I forgot what I said. But I heard, I don't like this word, dagnammit. Something about putting your panties to the side, okay? That's what I heard. That's for somebody, or that's what some of these masculines are feeling right now. It's because their feminines are really popping off, like they are on fire. What is the affirmation for the week, Holy Spirit? And they just want to pull them to the side and just like give it to you. It's like that Jordan Knight song. Okay, go listen to that song. That's like, oh God, I need a fan. I need a fan. Jeez Louise. What is the affirmation for the week? What a reading, guys. Okay. What a reading. I need to breathe. And I took a shower earlier today. Oh my God. Today I will breathe. Today as I face challenges, I will call a mental timeout. I will consciously breathe with my eyes closed and focus on slowing my inhalation and exhalation. That's the 4 swords, guys. Some of you, that's a message for you. Slow down. But take a moment to breathe. Listen to the power song by Matoma. Matoma. M-A-T-O-M-A, I believe it is. Listen to it. Again, some of you, okay, you need to take a break, go within, take a vacation, take it easy. Self-care is important. Breath work. Yoga, meditation, pranayama. I teach pranayama, okay? If you want to work on that, book a session with me. It could be a 25-minute session or whatever. We'll work on that. If I've already taught you this, go do it. If you already learned the pranayama from me, go keep working on it. Breath work. Some of you really need to learn breath work. Okay? Trust me, I did this during my awakening phase and it really changed the game for me. Take a moment to breathe. Right now, let's do it together. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. Through your nose. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it out through your mouth. A big breath through your sacral chakra. Like you're trying to blow a house down. Okay? You got to do more breathing. Call a timeout for a Swords. See, others of you, this is your message. You got to do more of the 4 of Swords. Self-care, breath work, taking it easy. Bottom of the deck. Today I'm brave. Today I will step up to every challenge with courage. Leo season. This is all Leo right here. You have that ability. Don't think that you don't. All right, we're gonna get your wellness tip for the week. Look, it's 36:33 and it's now 36:36. 36. There's a 33 in there too. The Ascended Masters are supporting you with this. Wow. Man, I had to put my hair to the sides here because my hair gets really affected by the humidity because I'm a naturally curly-headed person, but it's just easier for me to maintain my hair when I blow dry it straight. But my hair does get affected very strongly with the humidity, so I'm sweating up a storm here. You know what I'm also hearing? There's something about the feminines are making the masculines sweat. It's like, again, they're like pitch intense when they watch the feminine, when they hear the feminine talk, or the way the feminine looks, or like they're more glowy, their light is brighter than it's ever been. And it's just revving up all this stuff within them. And they're very proud of the feminine, but it's like the feminine is so hot that it's causing them to sweat sometimes, or making them nervous or uncomfortable, like in an uncomfortable heat, right? Like I'm fanning myself right now. It's that song "Uncomfortable" by Brett. Oh my God, what's his last name? He's a really hot dude. Does anybody know the song? It's called "Uncomfortable." His first name is Brett. I think it's Brett or Brad. Brett or Brad. Anyway, look up the song "Uncomfortable," put in Brett or put in Brad. I can't remember. I like that guy's music. I don't know why I can't remember his last name. Anyway, that song "Uncomfortable," you make the masculine uncomfortable, but in a good way. You make them sweat. It's like they have a hard time breathing because it's like, oh my God, the feminine. I heard, God, you're hot. You're more hot than where you were when you last spoke to them. Write down your goals for the next year, 5 years, and 10 years. Some of you, you're going to be in hermit mode for a while. Write down your goals. What is it that you want to do? What do you want to achieve? Next year, 5 year, 10 years. Try and think back to your very first memory. Where were you? Who were you with? And how did you feel? There's a strong energy here about the masculines here who they remember when they went back to the first time they met you, or the first time you went on a date or something like that. You took their breath away. It's that song from Top Gun, right? They felt uncomfortable, they felt nervous, they felt very hot, like, oh my God, I can't breathe, like, holy shit, where is this energy coming from this feminine? Right? That's for some of the masculines here. They're thinking about that first memory of when they felt this passion, this fire. You ignited that spark within them, feminines. And some of you who've become way more powerful than who you were when you first met them, you're really, really igniting that spark again every time, but it's more potent this time. It's way more potent this time. And it's what's getting them going. It's fueling them. And the fact that you're so freaking hot inside and out, it's like, I just gotta take action. Knight of Swords. I'm gonna nip it in the bud. I'm just gonna say, fuck it. I'm not looking in the rearview mirror. I'm not worrying about the past. I'm just gonna fucking do it. I just gotta get that out there. I just gotta say hi. I just gotta say something to get things going again. And they know deep down inside everything's gonna be fine when they initiate contact. Have a slow, relaxing morning. Tea and crumpets. There's a croissant. See? Tea. Take a moment to give yourself a relaxing morning. No rushing. If you feel like you need to rush for something and you're going to be late for something, God wants you to slow down and be like, you know what? Do you really need to be there? Do you really need to rush right now? It throws us off kilter. It gets us out of alignment. It dims our light when we're rushing and we're trying to meet all these obligations and shit. And I gotta be here, I gotta be there. Give it time. This requires patience. Knight of Swords is super fast, rushy energy. That's the shadow side of the night. We're meant to take things one day at a time. We're meant to enjoy the view. We're meant to just allow ourselves to just ease into things. Now again, if God's telling you to go, to do something now, you listen to it. You've got to take it back to God, that ace. If he says do it now, you do it now. If he says do it in this day, in this time frame, it's like when God tells me when to release videos. But God, I want to put it out on Wednesday. No, put it out on Friday. God, I want to put it out on Friday. No, put it out on Saturday. Right? God, I want to put it out at 9 o'clock in the morning. No, put it out at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You see what I'm saying? Take it back to God. But some of you you don't have breakfast in the morning. Or you're having a very fast breakfast because it's easy. Because you got all these things to do. If you've seen my breakfast, for those of you who are Capella members, you know what my breakfast tends to look like. And God is having me switching off to organic steel cut oatmeal with berries and agave sweetener and cinnamon, which I'm gonna have after I have this, after I do this. And I'm like, I enjoy my meal. I make my big breakfast when God tells me to, and God's like, no, go have the oatmeal today, but enjoy it. I sit out in nature every time I have my breakfast or whatever. I try to eat outside all the time. I'm one of the slowest eaters. For those of you who know me for a while, you know this. I eat slow for a reason. It helps with my youth. It helps with my health and my well-being. I enjoy my food. That's Venus energy. Venus is in retrograde. Some of you are starting to reevaluate, start looking at yourself. I need to enjoy my food more. I need to enjoy my mornings more. We're so programmed to be rushing, getting out the damn door every time. Why? What's the point? God didn't intend for life to be full of rush, to be on all the time. It affects our health. It affects our mental state. This is why breathing, patience, okay? Maybe you need to be brave and step up to a challenge with you guys, for some of you, with being fast all the time, with rushing things, with not enjoying your mornings, with not enjoying the people who made you feel at ease, they helped you slow down. They helped you understand what is really important in life. Or you had these amazing talks with them and you just felt like time stopped. That's strong counterpart energy. Okay? Oh my God. Look, I got pigtails now. Could be long stocking, although my hair isn't that long, at least not yet. It's getting longer though. Oh my lord. It is hot here, guys. Anyway. Book a session with me. Sign up for a Capella membership. If God's been drawing you to go for it, to do it, okay? Your soul's been calling you toward it. Try the 7-day free trial. If you're already a member and you're being called to upgrade, go ahead and do it. You know it's time to level up, whatever this is, okay? There's a lot of awesome guidance there. There's a lot of awesome content there. If you want to be a free member, download my free mobile app, okay? You can get the free stuff that I give there. You can go check out what's in there. You can even book your readings, your sessions in the app. I have my shop in my app. You can go buy this deck in my app without having to go to the actual mobile website or your web browser. All right, I'm going to be putting more stuff in the shop, God willing, soon. That's if God wants me to go that route. Go check out that extra content. Go check out my other videos even while you're at it. I have tarot packages as well, healing packages, coaching packages. You get to book several sessions in a package, and you save money that way. Instead of purchasing them individually, you save money. There are payment plans for my services, okay? Now, I don't think they're allowing me to do payment plans for my packages or for my memberships. If you need some sort of help with that, you can ask me. We can work something out. But my other services, there are payment plans for. If there's something with, you know, money here for you, and you know that you need some extra guidance, extra help, you need that firepower that is only going to come from me or those people who have fire to like get you going. You need somebody to wake you up. You don't need somebody who's like passive and who's mousy. Some of you need somebody who's like on fire to get you going. That is me, okay? If you haven't ran into anybody else or you feel drawn to get help from. So go check out those things. Everything you need to know is in the description box. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. My email is in the description box as well, I believe. Or you just go download the mobile app and you can directly chat with me. It's like a DM, okay? I put all my content in my own space because it's my energy. I only want the highest of the highest energies there. That's why I don't put so much on YouTube. That's why I don't go to Patreon, that type of thing. I built my own stuff. I tap into my creative talents, my abilities, the gifts that God gave me, and I build my own network. I build my own website. I build my own membership program on my own space, okay? So yeah, so any questions you may have, please don't hesitate to ask me. That's about it, right? Yes. That concludes your reading, guys. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness. Starring out.